everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today I would like to briefly talk about dragon fruit. I've been growing dragon fruit for several years now and I have experimented with several varieties, and so far I have decided to stick with self-pollinating varieties. Right now we're looking at American Beauty, and we are in the second week of April here in Tampa, Florida, Zone 9B, and we have our first flower. I'm really excited because I've never got any flowers this early. This may be because I have been using a lot of fertilizer that contains phosphorus, and that triggered the bloom. Also, it could be because of the trimming I've been doing. Normally at this stage I would come and hand pollinate the flower, but I'm not gonna do it this time. First of all, because this is my first flower and I simply don't have any pollen, and second of all, it's supposed to be a self-fertile variety, and so let's see if it's capable of doing it itself. As you can see, my dragon fruit plants are planted in the pots with trellis system, and there are many ideas online on how to build this, so I'm not going to go into detail. I want to pay attention on the way I shape and trim the plant. Believe it or not, but about 6 months ago this was a 5-inch starter plant, and over the winter it grew and it had been trained up the trellis to make this nice shape of a palm or hanging garden is what I'm trying to achieve here. Now I'm trying to keep my dragon fruit to a single shoot, and even when it gets up to the end of the trellis I just clip it on the ends. And I've heard suggestions that you let it grow up to the top and then you just trim it here and let it branch out from there. I found it to be difficult to maintain this plant because it will shoot multiple branches, and then you would have to do a lot of trimming and there will not be enough airflow, which will in time introduce some disease. Instead, what I've been doing is letting the single plant grow as far as I want it to grow and just clip it at the ends and let it fruit. I think this also helps with fruit production and with inducing the fruiting. After clipping the ends of the dragon fruit, sometimes you will have some shoots coming out. Just simply come and pluck them off. You will see a lot of them side branches trying to emerge. Again, I come here every other day and I finding them and just removing them. I believe by doing that you also help to stimulate or induce the flowering of your dragon fruit. If you're not sure of what kind of dragon fruit you're growing, I suggest just adding more to your collection. Let them cross-pollinate. I introduce some self-fertile varieties so they help with pollination and you don't have to worry about hand pollinating it. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for joining me today. Please leave comments, subscribe, share, and let's keep growing.